Hello. Um, Welcome to the stream. Tonight we're actually just gonna I just want to check out this Dreamliner setup, and I just installed this new livery for Air New Zealand. So there's actually an Air New Zealand flight 1, LAX to Auckland, that takes off in about 40 minutes, and I want to try and see if I can match up that takeoff. If the simulator doesn't crash. Also, hey Caden. So it's just a little bit of a setup stream. I'm gonna be messing around more with the flight computer than I am flying, so it's not the most super exciting sim. So we got this Air New Zealand Dreamliner, and we are. Let's see. This is gonna take us look inside. Hey Matt. We're going to check out this Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner, and so I'm going to try and set this up and get ready to fly as at the same time as the real one. I think we've got about an hour left before they take off, so hopefully I won't mess this up. LAX potentially to Auckland, but that's a 12.5-hour flight. I don't know if I'm going to sit here for stream for the whole 12.5 hours. Let's see. So inside, so right now, as you can see, we've got everything's cold and dark. We need to get this set up. So first things first, we've got this little flashlight that kind of looking around this cockpit. Pretty cool. It's a little bit. The frame rate's a little bit low just because I'm kind of recording and streaming, and I've got some live traffic turned on as well. Let's see. So we've got to get the electrical on. So battery on, I think. All right. And let's get the APU started. Hey everyone. Hope you don't get too excited. Yeah, this might be more of a technical setup stream than the flying action, but I'm trying to get this all going before the real plane takes off. Let's see. Whoop. This frame rate kind of sucks. Flight number NZ1 is, if you want to look that up, on Flight Radar 24 or Flight Aware. That's the flight we're trying to copy. Man, I haven't actually. You're kind of learning with me here. I think first of all, I kind of want to get the route set up in the computer now. This thing is so much more complicated. No. No. Yes. All right. So, init. Reference airport. LAX. That's us. Goes in there. Quick. Okay, that doesn't matter. Okay, route. Yeah, so LAX to Auckland, that's already been entered in. Runway 25 right, that's correct. And we're actually doing flight 1. Okay. So we'll do 15 on the reserves. Actually, how many pounds of fuel do you have? I think it's a long flight, because you kind of basically want... It's about as far as you can go. 12.5 hours on a 787. I think basically need to max it out. I'm right. Oh, no, too much. Can't take off. The payload... Let's say it's a half full flight. Okay. I think that's about right. No? I'm not connecting to FATSIM, but I do have PSXT running, so we might see... Look, two things could happen tonight. Either this will work and you'll see both the real plane takeoff, and you'll see, and it's all gonna work great, or FlightSim's gonna crash, and then I'm just gonna be like, see ya. Tonight is over. Let's see, 121,000 pounds. Does that sound correct? So fuel max is, we are looking at 235,000 pounds, hopefully. See, the fuel's not updated. 235. Just enter that in there. Come on. Why not? Thanks for the auto hosting, or the rehost. Okay. So I don't know what this. It doesn't want to do anything on this fuel button. Do a full takeoff. Usually I do like a 40-degree. These V speeds are very high. 200. They seem really high. Maybe we shouldn't do a T-rated takeoff. It's weird, so if I'm trying to do 20 degrees in the top one, it does not want to take that anymore. But that was its default value, so... Okay. This could be disaster. Let's just do the departure. So I know from LAX it is a summer 2 departure. Come on. Next page. Next page. And 25 right. Correct. Execute. No, I don't think I'm gonna do like 12.5 hours too long. I actually have work tomorrow. If this was a weekend, maybe. I don't know how I even talk for 12.5 hours to you, but It would be one of those things where I'd have to leave it running and come back to it in the morning. Because this takes off at 9 p.m. LA time and then lands like 12 and a half hours later. Like I could go to bed and come back. And then the arrivals, it almost doesn't matter. That's correct, that's correct. Don't need to do anything about that. Let's go to the legs page. So we take off, then first waypoint is Docker, as we all know. If you watch the other stream, it's like RNAV Docker. Salma to Olaf to Ryzen, Ongo, Dinty, Fiki, and then it's a bunch of coordinates, and then onto the New Zealand side, and then in the thing. So there's no discontinuities I need to worry about. That's all good. Sorry, it doesn't calculate any. It calculates altitudes, but it doesn't give you a schedule for the speeds. Okay. Okay. So let's turn on the beacon. Actually, let's get some light in here for one thing. So overhead panel. There you go. I can see stuff. Let's turn on the dome light. That's nice. Okay. Now we can see a few things. What is this? This is the floodlight for the panel. There you go. That doesn't work, and then lower display contrast. Does it have an increase, or is it just maxed out? Okay. All right, so yeah, I mean, this plane is amazing, right? As far as the detail you got, this like carbon fiber, like diamond textured thing here, and all the buttons are amazing. I want to say it's as good as the payware ones, right? Yeah, so it looks like we have the V-speeds plugged in here, like 191 knots. Seems very high for V1. Okay, so time is 8:53. The real plane should be taking off at about half an hour to 40 minutes, so they should be pushing back 20 minutes before that, so maybe got half an hour left. Okay, what else do we need to set up here? Electros on, APU generates on. These are all on. Turn on all the hydraulics. Oh no, those are already on. All this set to auto. Great, great, great. Turn on the fuel pumps. Yes, yes, yes. The air conditioning packs are all already set to auto. Yep. I wonder if the APU bleed is automatic for the engine start. Here's the engine start selectors here. That's all we'll really need. Wait, why did it go quiet? Is the APU on? Okay, not these unlike everything else, these fuel pages aren't all implemented. Turn on the beacon. Wing and logo light. And the nav light. Okay, so just from the exterior view. Hang on. Oops. Here we go. Here we are. So we are at Terminal Tom Bradley, terminal in LAX. The planes that you see flashing will be real traffic. I've got the traffic plugin loaded. The actual planes being shown might not be correct, but kind of represent some real flight. Yeah, this is the Dreamliner. This is the Dreamliner that comes with Microsoft Flight Simulator. And I just downloaded a few real airline liveries today. Air New Zealand is one of them. The website for that is flightsim.to. It's like a different set of liveries that's separate from the livery pack that has like 100. I'm curious why the air conditioning and everything is died off. Turn on external power just in case. Oh, that's why. The APU was on, but the APU generator wasn't. Oh, maybe not. Curious. Something about that doesn't make sense to me. Okay, the anti-ice, I'm gonna set that to auto. Everything else looks good. See the nav here. Okay, I think some of the exterior lights are on, the beacon is on and everything. Just gonna get the jetway connected. 4. Oops. 5.
Los Angeles ground, New Zealand 1 Heavy, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft? New Zealand 1 Heavy, the jetway is going to be connected.
Get some
Los Angeles ground,
bags
New
and
Zealand 1 Heavy,
catering.
could you please send the baggage? New Zealand 1 Heavy baggage is on the way.
Shane, there's no servers in multiplayer. Like you just connect, and I think everyone lives on on the same server.
The catering truck is on the road.
At least that I know of. Okay, so they're doing bags. It's 9 o'clock now. Let me just check. Hopefully I don't miss the real plane. The real flight estimated departure is 9:45. It looks like the last couple of nights it's been actual time of departure has been about 9:40, 9:50. I think the other day it was late by an hour. Yeah, 9:40. Okay. If it's on time, oh wait, actually, it's been early once. So someone's gonna have to keep an eye on NZ1 for me. Bags are being loaded. I don't hear the APU going, honestly. We need to try this again. Can't tell. I mean, you should be able to hear it whir up. Maybe you have to hold it down. Fuel pumps are all on. This is the APU indicator light. Am I missing something, guys? Oh, you're starting the flight. Oops, well, I'm trying to get this plane set up so that we can get going. It's all good. Okay. I could swear this light's supposed to come on when the APU's on. I am just gonna real quick look this up. Don't mind me. Ape Dreamline APU style switch. MSFS. I've just quickly watched someone's YouTube video. Hey. Almost there. Man, I'm really trying to scrub through this video. Oh, that's weird. They never turn. Oh, there it is. Man, like making tiny clicks in the timeline of a YouTube video. I know, I think I have to assume that it is on. Then what he goes there. Oh. Okay. Flight plans there. Yeah, the flight plans are in. I'm kind of just waiting for the real plane to start doing its thing, but just might get I don't get ahead of myself here. So auto throttle armed. I mean, V2 is like something ridiculous, right? It was 203, so this B2 here would be 5 knots over that, so it's like 205. Oh, sorry. 208. And can file our flight plan. Come on. Oh man. What's it not like about our flight plan? There's the legs page. So switching this to man, how do you switch this freaking thing to the okay. Hide this, I can't see past this damn thing. Man, these touch screens gonna kill me. So let's step through this. Okay, so step Docker, Evos, E, Dark, Summer, pull off, Horizon, and then we head out. Ingo, Tinty, Vicky. I think what we can do is go directly to Vicky though. So from Summer. So use page. We do Summer's direct with Vicky. If it lets me do that. No, it doesn't. Okay. This part of the sim is not it's not how it should be. Man. No, it doesn't let you kind of delete or collapse the route. I do a delete. What happens there? Oh. Wait, did that do something? Oh lord. It's done something else. It's deleted more than I wanted now. So stepping through this. Evos, Docker, McGee, Dark, Summer. Nope. Yeesh. Now this thing's a right mess. Summer 2. 225, right? Okay, yep. Activate. User Docker, Evos. Step, step, step. Step. Okay, I think that's back to normal. And then we kind of go and so in tib on the other end. Not that you'll ever see this. Omaha and then approaching Auckland from the north, it looks like. Hamburg and in from the east into Auckland. Okay. Go back to map. Try on the other radio. In LA ground. Doesn't wanna. Why is it not clearing my plan? Okay. Well, let's see. I'm just gonna quick check flight radar 24. See if this plane's alive yet. Otherwise, we'll get pushed back and hang around a little bit. See if it's starting to move. So, in real life, I think Air New Zealand is departing from this gate over here. So we might see it when we... And given how slow I am, I might have to start my pushback now. Okay. Ground services. Disconnect jetway.
Los Angeles ground, New Zealand 1 Heavy. Could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
Okay. Alright, they're pulling their back, so in theory we could do pushback and figure out what the heck we're doing next. To clearance. See, it doesn't give you an option of pushback. Just worrying.
Los Angeles ground, New Zealand 1 Heavy. Could you please send a ground power unit? New Zealand 1 Heavy, a ground power unit is on the road.
What does that look like? Okay. There's a pushback tug there, but it's not giving me any options for it. Oh boy.
Los Angeles ground, New Zealand 1 heavy, I am done with power.
Go back to clearance. Let's request clearance. Man, something's buggy. How do I reset the radio? Hey Shane. Yeah, I mean you can, if you can find Info Zulu in the game. I'm at LAX right now with the live I think with other players on, turned on. Maybe not actually, I'm not sure. These things aren't working now. What's a radio set? Damn it. 121.65. How about try that? I think of 3 radios here, but none of them are really doing anything. Okay, I'm just gonna have to assume like this, the pushbacks, you know, Fubot. I'm gonna do a, I'm gonna do an engine start on the ground. Okay, engine select start mode on. Let's see if that works. I think it's working. Here the engines pull up. Okay, so we got on N1, we got 14, 15, should stabilize at 20, I think, 20 or 25. Okay, I think we got a good start. Starter is returned to its position, so we'll get the other engine going. Yep, it's going. Watch on the screens there. AV, yeah, almost ready for takeoff. If you're trying to follow along, Air New Zealand 1 is taking off from, I think, gate, I want to say 150, 148 in real life. I'm just waiting for them to appear, and then we can try and follow behind them. Okay, we got good start on engine 2. That is good. We don't need electrical power, external power now. And we can turn off. Oh, I see. We can turn off the AP generators there. Or do I leave those on anyway? And we can turn the AP on. Otherwise, I think that all the panels are good. Turn the taxi light on. That light in there. And you know what, since I'm not going to be able to push back, I'm going to have to slew this plane back. And it'll be a little dangerous. This pushback's not working.
V1.
Oof. Where did this just put me? Oh no.
Not cleared to take off.
Okay, how about that? Alright, okay. Excellent. We are... If everything goes right, I'm gonna, like... We can turn this floodlight off. It's like a bright as heck. There's dome light here. Okay. Awesome. If you've never seen the Dreamliner, also the Dreamliner has a heads-up display, which is this. Well, I guess the 737 does too, but I don't know how well this one works. Might be a little too distracting for us today. What else? So we got Flight directors turn on. LNAV and VNAV. Let's set I'm just gonna move forward a little bit. Okay, there we go. And a parking brake off. It's not going anywhere. Make sure the parking brake is off. There we go. Man, it needs a... doesn't coast very much. All right. So with that, I'm gonna brake, stop, pause there. I'm gonna set flaps 5, flap 5, flap 10. Let's see. Hey Clayton, how's it going? I am just winging my way through this flight setup. Okay, flaps 15 should be takeoff flaps, so a little bit more. Seemed a lot, but oh, actually it says up to flap 15, but flaps 10 is fine. Man, that's feels like hardly anything, right, compared to a 747. Between 787s, they should all be the same length. The plane's just longer, I think, just holds more passengers, longer tube, and where, yeah, they just stretch the cabin, really. See, it's now 9:34. In theory, oh, wait, that is the real, so that is the real Air New Zealand flight NZ1 that we're trying to follow. So he's gonna end up pushing back in a bit, and then he's gonna come around. I'm gonna park. I want to get out of the way so that when they push back, they don't crash through me. I am gonna park around the corner. And the whole point of this is try and follow that plane out. Man, this plane just doesn't stiff. It feels like I'm trying to fly it with the parking brake on or something. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh, okay, so they're pushing back. So far, this is going kind of how I wanted it to go. What could happen now is that the simulator crashes. Parking brake is off. That's on. That's off. I don't know why the taxiing is so rough. Let's turn the transponder on for no reason. Oh, it doesn't work. Right, that's inoperable. Okay. This plane is not finished, really, is it? Oh, no way. Yep, yep. Flight emitter just died. Up and died. I knew it. I knew it. It's launching, but it may be too late. Now that that guy is I knew, because it was chugging on the frame rate, I knew it was kind of struggling with having that much data going on in it. Because I have the live planes. Let's see, they're pushing back. They still got engine start. If I can get flight simulator up and running real quick, we might be able to rescue this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Do 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 do. Let's get going, let's get going. I mean, the engines take a little 5 minutes to start, so if we can just hurry up, come on. Keep an eye on where that plane is. Okay, it's pushed back. I'm keeping an eye on flight radar 24 where it is. Still there, still kind of at its pushback position. Has not begun moving forward yet. Oh man, I don't know if this is the race that you thought we would be doing. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's weird because British Airways Dreamline is also pushing back at the same time. They push back in different opposite directions. Weird. So now they're facing each other. I don't know who's going to go first. Air New Zealand. Departure airport. KLAX. Arrival airport. Auckland. Don't care about that one. 2-4. Is he going to 2-4 right, or is he going to 2-5? He always goes 2-5 right. Let's just do it. Live players, no. Live traffic off. So what this is going to do is actually load up the plane. The plane will already be ready to fly. And it'll probably put me at the takeoff position. I'm just going to taxi down the runway and wait for the real one. And I know. We'll see if we can fly alongside it or something. I might put the summer 2 departure in just for fun, but you know what? Why don't we just try and follow the real one? Looks like it's begun moving. BA has moved to one side. So BA is going to 2-4 left, and New Zealand is going to 2-5 right. Looks like. Come on, come on, come on. Almost there. How much work would it take for them to make this load screen a little bit? I don't know. Something could move. Come on. It's last 5% that makes him extend into forever. You see him moving.
Los Angeles
Here we
Tower
go.
Air New Zealand 1811 at runway 25 right, ready for takeoff departure to the south. Air New Zealand.
Okay, I'm already fully set up. Here, right? I believe even flaps are set and everything. I think they're ready for takeoff. It's probably less messed up than I did. The airplane traffic is actually loading up into the sim, and it has started to move. Okay, roll is working. My taxi lights on? All right. There we are. Okay. For some reason, this is maybe because this doesn't have as much fuel as when I loaded it up. Air New Zealand should be taxiing just to the outside of the Tom Bradley, so I'm not taking off. Actually, I'm gonna basically taxi down the runway, circle back to Tom Bradley, and try and catch the real one. And we want to basically follow it if we can ghost it. Plane just do a go around in 2.5. It's disappeared. Okay, now you're seeing some planes. Here comes Air New Zealand. Okay, that's Air New Zealand. If you can see in the dark. I'm gonna pull in behind it. That is our twin. Come on. Oh, this steer is like terrible. It's got the longest turning radius. And the controls. I have like full. Have it all the way to one side, but it is turning like a boat. Okay, so we're right up behind the other New Zealand now. If like external view can. That's us, and this is the other New Zealand. So we're just following him down to the end of 2.5 right there. I think the most we're going to do is like follow him out, like, you know, like five, 10 miles. You know, we might lose it, but then because I've set the range quite small. But actually, if we stay within 5 miles of him, we'll actually be able to follow. Oh, let's not run into him. This is kind of like what one of the other flight ideas I want to try. You know what? I think that... Is that using a different plane? Is that using a Neo? That might be using a Neo. It doesn't matter. You get the idea. The model matching isn't perfect. But it is in Air New Zealand. Oh, down these brakes. Let's catch up. Yeah, it is. It wasn't brake check. I don't know why he stopped for no reason. So, okay, this is the last turn of 25 right. He's now full length. I think he got the instruction to line up and wait. Oh no, he's in a Dreamliner. Yeah. He's in a Dreamliner. Why does mine look bigger? We need to also line up. I don't want to be too far behind him. Go, 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 go. Oh, I forgot this thing doesn't turn. I've got the steering till at like 100% all the way over and it just doesn't turn. Jeez. Like, I'm just gonna wait for him to go and then I'll go. There's either something wrong with my pedals, like I'm not getting the full range of steering out of this, or this Dreamliner steering, like in this sim, sucks. Okay, they're going. They're going. They're cleared for takeoff. Come on, go. Time to go. Time to go, buddy. I don't want to miss this flight. Okay, I'm just gonna full throttle this. We'll figure our way out back onto the runway here. Okay. Straighten up. That'll have to do. Let's take off myself. Gear up. I don't know how it took off so quickly. Like, how did they get to I'm gonna ignore the controller because I am too busy right now. We are trying to chase down the other end using. Okay, gotta keep your eye on that strobe there.
Air New Zealand 1811, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. Los Angeles Tower Air New Zealand 1811 frequency change.
So it's a bit cloudy right now, you can't really see ahead. So there we are. I mean, we're basically both, yeah. And that was kind of what I was hoping for. I mean, I haven't really planned this well enough to continue this that much longer, but that's probably the overspeed. Flaps are coming in. Okay, overspeed alarm is turned off. Looks like Air New Zealand is turning to the left. Suspected 210 degrees. Let's turn. And I throttle back. Go overspeeding from reading now. Wait. Did you just go past it? Oh, so if you can see, that's the real flight that we've already shot past. Level this up. Oh yeah. Speed back. Okay, now he's turning a right, a left turn. Yikes. I don't know if I can keep up this mess. Like inside, do I see him on radar, on the traffic radar? And I don't know if this shows us other traffic. To plus 1500 vertical speed. Getting a 210. Okay. can't see the I can't see Air New Zealand anymore. We've lost it. I mean, if I'd done the flight plan and plugged that in, we would have helped catch it, I think. Let me just check flight aware, see where it's gone. But yes, the excitement. Okay, so he's on the heading. He's 220. So are we. So in theory, he should be kind of in front of us somewhere. I don't see any strobes. He's on a heading of 222. At 225. I've lost him. Too bad. Anyway, that was. He's probably in. He's probably in front somewhere, I guess. Above or below, I'm not sure. Oh wait, is that him? I thought I saw something then. I could have sworn up here there was a plane. There it is. Let me turn the brightness up on your screen because you probably can't see anything. Okay, I've really gathered up your thing, Okay. That flashing dot there, I think, is Air New Zealand. Where is it? Did I lose it again? No, it's gone. He's out of range. Let me expand this. I'm going to give ourselves a 20-mile range. Oh, is he at flight level 28? Jeez. I'm at 7,000. Let's boost this sucker. All the way up to what? He's at 280 already? It's not fair. Let's just set that. It's not doing anything. No, don't do that. No, just do it manually. Screw it. 2,200 feet, please. And why is that not working, pray tell? No. Come on, white. Urgh. Go. Am I missing something? Oh, vertical speed mode on, and it's not doing anything. Okay, okay, now we're moving. We should have... Oh, yeah, okay. That flashing light there is Air New Zealand. I mean, it's so far ahead of us, I'm not sure we'll ever catch it now. But there we are. That is, oh wow, you can see the Milky Way in your view, I think. See the Milky Way in your... Oh, right. Okay. Just left California. I mean, we're not going all the way to New Zealand, guys. It is... I just wanted to do the aircraft setup and try and chase the takeoff. I don't know how much longer we were gonna like try to copy this, especially since it's over the ocean and it's at night. I mean, there's gonna be nothing to see. However, because we have control over this, we can try and cheat the time of day so I can see what the heck's going on. Which is... Let's see, that's a bit too bright, it's killing my eyes. Oh, hold on, let me turn the brightness up on this thing. Don't need this. It was turned all the way up so that you could see the Milky Way. Okay. We've cheated all the way back to like 6 p.m. Which is the great thing about this flight simulator. Like, you have so much control over what's going on. We are, where are we? We're at 15,000 feet now. Come on, where is this? Where's this plane? And I think my traffic receiver only has a range of about 300 miles from my rooftop, so eventually I'll lose track of this anyway. So Air New Zealand is now 24,000 feet. Do we see it? Anyway, I think we have time for at least one good photo of this before while we're up here. Screenshot. Yep. Wow. That does look good. Even with all the crashing. I mean, I don't see the real plane anymore. It's got to be tiny. We were pretty close, even after losing it. No, I can't. No, can't make it out. Probably gone. Like that. I mean, it's there now at 26,000 feet. No, we're kind of catching up. We're at 20,000 feet. If they're 6,000 feet above us. Basically still on the same course. Unfortunately, there's no way in Flight Simulator to isolate other aircraft, but it can't show you a list of aircraft in the area. In the cockpit, I think there's a TCAS system, but it doesn't do anything, so we can't show you air traffic on the screen. Just make one last attempt to try and match the course heading. I'll turn to the left. Okay, so any zone in theory is still being picked up on my radar, and could be in the sim still. There's the clouds, not land. It's very hard to tell where Air New Zealand is now. There's a dot there, but I can't tell if that is it. No, probably not. Anyway, so this was kind of a practice exercise. Next time, if I get all of this working with better frame rates and less crashy, there's some ideas we can try, I think, on another flight. Okay, this is live time. Let's see over there, the sun is still, just a little bit of the sun is setting on the horizon. You can see that. Pop that back on. Kind of really amped the brightness up for you. In theory, you should be able to see any strobes of an aircraft if it's still visible. I don't think so. seeing even the teensy tiniest. Oh wait, is that it? Wow, I think that's it. How do I zoom in on that? There it is. Found it. I'm gonna try and zoom in on it. And now I can't find it. Was I seeing things? I sworn there was a strobe, and it wasn't a star. Man, I must be just desperate to see something, you know, just imagining things. Nah, I think what's happened is actually that plane's disappeared off our radar now. That's why it disappeared. If we'd caught it a couple of minutes earlier maybe. Anyway, that's the flight tonight, guys. I'm not following this flight all the way to New Zealand, because now there would be another 11 hours ahead of us. But we can maybe figure out a shorter flight. I think tomorrow there's a Spirit flight from LA to Vegas that we can follow. It's a little earlier in the night, so it won't be as dark. Just after sunset, could be fun. NKS 720, I think, is the flight number. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end here, and tomorrow we'll actually try and follow the full flight from LA to Vegas, if we can race the real flight. And it is using this Airbus A320, so we'll be in the correct plane and everything, and it should be fun. So this was kind of just a practice run for that. Hopefully the technology will hold up. With that in mind, have a good night, guys, and thanks for the weird experiment tonight with the live traffic. Alright. Take care and see you back on the other stream.